You should have started that a while ago. Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of the Distorted Entertainment podcast. My name is Ethan Carpenter, and I'm joined by the philosopher by death is the best of death, Mitchell Wade. I was going for a philosophy joke because that's what you do, and it didn't go very well.
It was close though. You almost got it there, bud.
It was the wording could have. If I had the wording correct, that could have been a little bit better. But anyway, Mitchell, how's it going? How's it going? We haven't it's been a couple weeks.
It's been going well. I listened to your album that you suggested.
Well, I would hope so.
Good amount of times. I got nothing done today. You know, I was like, I'm going to get out of bed. I'm going to, do all these chores. I'm going to go to the gym.
Getting out of bed
Thai
is
food.
the main one. Okay, yeah, Thai food's good. I don't think I've eaten. No, I've eaten today. I woke up and had the rest of the pint of ice cream in the freezer.
Ooh, nice.
Then my mother came home with a new air fryer for me, and it's like 5 times bigger than the one I had. So I'm like, sweet, I'm going to make these chicken nuggets that are in here, and I'm going to test it between the air fryer and the microwave, and the air fryer was way better. So that was cool. It's I got like a really tiny, you can barely cook anything in it, air fryer for Christmas last year, and it's like all of the stuff started peeling on the inside, so I'm probably just going to throw it away now. But that was cool. And then my mother made brownies as well, and I came out and ate like 4 of them. And then I re-listened to the record for today, and I wrote notes this time instead of recording notes through my phone. And
I did the
that's
same
kind of
thing.
been my day. It's kind of been my day.
Totally got things written down. I'm a professional.
He's lying. By the way,
no
nonsense. I completely wrote things down. At least you listened to the record like more than once, which is like better than I expected from you. So not that I was hoping we won't get into like any thoughts right now, obviously, but the fact that you at least listened to it more than once means I don't think you hated it. So
I mean, I listened to the System of a Down one more than once. Granted, I had like 6 months to do it versus this I had 2 weeks.
That's true, but like you also didn't hate System. You rated it like a 6. You know, if you hated it, I would have been like a 3. You know. But anyway, Mitchell, do you have any news that you would like to talk about today? Because I have a few.
Well, Rob Halford is talking about releasing a blues album.
I forgot about that. I didn't even have that pulled up. I recall seeing that, but I didn't really look into it a whole lot. Is that something you actually like read about?
Yeah, a little bit. Not like to the extent, but I got excited because my old guitar teacher, he's a huge fan of Rob Halford in general.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're not, you're wrong.
True. But he, God, what was I even going to say? He's also a blues player. And he's been in several blues bands. And so when he found out, Rob Halford, one of his favorite vocalists, is now doing a blues album, he pretty much lost his shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Everyone's excited about Rob Halford doing blues, but when Metallica does it and Load and Reload, everybody's angry.
Now, I do want to say one thing, though. With Metallica, you take the distortion off of their stuff, it's pretty fucking bluesy.
I mean, yeah, I believe that's one of like James's influences in terms of things that aren't metal. They do have some like blues elements in Load and Reload, and then you even have basically a full-blown country song with Mama Said. And I feel like if James were to ever do a solo project, which I'm actually like I would be interested in, you would probably get songs like Mama Said and Ronnie, 2 songs that I used to not really like all that much that I've actually been jamming a lot recently. Very interesting stuff. I'm excited to hear what Rob Halford does. That'll be a little different. Be pretty different. All right. Anything else on your end? I have a few singles that have dropped, and then an article I want to go over, kind of like last time, but except it's not Corey Taylor related. Don't be sad. I have a Corey Taylor related news article, like news piece, but it is not an article.
I don't really have much else in news that I can think of. I'm sure I'm missing things. Granted, there are a lot of band people that are talking about how like festivals aren't going to be around in 2021 and everything, and the entertainment industry is falling apart. Yeah, I could see that happening.
Yeah. There's one I didn't pull up, but speaking of Metallica a second ago, I guess Lars announced that they might start working on a new record around the end of the year, which I'm excited for, because that's a lot sooner than the point of time between Death Magnetic and Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Also, Death Magnetic had its 12-year anniversary yesterday at the time of recording this, I believe. So that was certainly a record.
They released an album quicker than Tool did. Nice.
Let's not get started on Tool. Anyway, so we got for me, there are a couple of singles that dropped, a couple that I want to talk about, and then one just kind of in passing. Napalm Death released another new single.
Another one.
Yeah, they've apparently dropped 3 this year, which is weird. Like, I knew that there was a Backlash Just Because. That's a classic grindcore type thing. That's very classic type Napalm sound that was released earlier in the year. And then last episode, we talked about Amoral, which was really good. I liked the punkish aspects of it. But this new one was called something very strange. Give me a second. Did I close Spotify? No, I didn't. It's right here. It's called A Bellyful of Salt and Spleen. It's kind of in the middle of the grindcore and like hardcore punk. It's kind of weirdly ambient. I wasn't huge on it like I was Amoral. I hope if they release more stuff, it's kind of in that line, or just kind of going back into the grindcore or death metal style of things. The singles that I do kind of want to talk about, though, might as well go start with Corey Taylor. Corey Taylor dropped another single. We talked about the 2 he released on the last episode, Black Eyes Blue and CMFT Must Be Stopped. Now, he released another song called Highway 666.
Nice.
And I actually really enjoy it. I think
this isn't a meme. Okay.
No, it's not a meme at all. It's actually imagine if like Highway 666 by Corey Taylor, I would equate to like if take the structure or the ideas of like The Devil Went Down to Georgia and made it more hard rock. Corey actually has some like delivery and lyrically, I kind of equate it to an old country song, but it's kind of stylized around a more hard rock take. I actually find the song really, really good, and I was bobbing my head to it almost the entire time. I could actually see myself listening to this unironically instead of, I did finally watch the music video for CMFT Must Be Stopped, and it was just kind of weird. Yeah, I expected the cameos to actually be in the video and not like a webcam.
Social distancing, my dude.
That's true. Yeah, I'm whatever. But yeah, no, Highway 666 is really good. I actually do highly recommend that.
I'll have to check it.
I guess Black Eyes Blue has a music video as well, but I have not seen that yet either. Now the second single, an announcement of an album that I am super excited for is, are you familiar with the, kind of an underground hip hop artist called Aesop Rock? I believe I've talked to you about him before.
Yeah, you have.
So Aesop Rock released a new single a few days ago, I think at this point, called The Gates, and it is really, really good. I mean, I'm kind of, I don't want to say I'm an Aesop Rock fanboy, but I get excited whenever he drops anything. And the song is really, really good. Lyrically, it's very Aesop Rock, very strange and out there. It actually has some, what people think are not throwbacks, references to some death metal bands in it, which is kind of cool. Because some people think that the opening line "I was at the gates" is a reference to "At the Gates." That's a little bit of a stretch. All of them are a little bit of a stretch, but it's kind of cool that people can read into it like that. That's something that Aesop's kind of big on. You can kind of read into his lyrics kind of however you feel like it. He may also have a bolt thrower reference and a deicide reference all in this one song. Very interesting. Very good song. I highly recommend it. But that also came with an announcement of a new album coming out on November. Hold on. Where's the date here? In November, Rock is going to... Do you not have a date for me? Oh, here we go. November 13th. He is going to be dropping an album called Spirit World Field Guide, and it is a massive 21-track record, and I am super excited. If you're going to listen to The Gates, I also highly recommend the music video. It is super trippy and weird, and it kind of makes me uncomfortable sometimes because there's like some spider imagery in it, which I'm not big on, but it's all like weird hand-drawn neon stuff, which is really cool. So Aesop Rock announced a new record, new single. Mega excited for that. And the last thing that I want to go over, unless if something pops into my head out of nowhere, but we'll do it a little bit quick because it is kind of a long article. Loudwire, we all know how much everybody loves Loudwire, dropped a article called The Best Albums from 40 Subgenres. Yes, they took a bunch of subgenres and tried to boil it down to what is the best album out of each of them, which is just stupid in general. But Mitch, I want to go through this real quick and see if you can guess the band and the album that they chose. I'll give you points for the band. I'll give you double points for the album as well. How do you feel about that?
Oh, yeah, I'm sure this will go well, and I won't look like a fucking fool at all.
All right, let's go real quick. We're going to start off, and it also goes like in, what's it called? Alphabetical order of the genre, and I am actually going to legit give you points. I have a pen, and I have a piece of paper here. So are you ready? Are you excited?
I am both so ready and so very excited to do this in front of people.
All right, alternative metal.
Fuck. Seven Dust?
No.
Damn. All right, well then I give up there.
Are you really? Like you? I can give you like 3 guesses for each one if you'd like, but unless you can't think of anybody.
Alter Bridge.
It's a big band. Maybe the genre's off, but it is a big band.
Give it to me. What is it?
Tool.
What?
Anima.
Okay. All right. I mean, I guess. Next one. Let's go.
I can also and if you're really confused about them, I can give a blurb. The blurb that they give after
I
each one as well.
I do want to hear the Tool one.
You want to hear the blurb, the alternative? All right. Finding the optimal definition for alternative metal can be a little tricky, since many major grunge bands, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Tad, I've never heard of them, etc., could arguably qualify for the tag. But Tad, I've never heard of the band Tad. I'm sorry, that I'm stuck on that. But no single group has provided a more consistent alternative to mainstream metal styles over the years than the INIMITABLE.
What was it again?
Inimitable.
That'll work.
Wow, that made my brain hurt. Then the Inimitable Tool. Each one of their albums is a musical universe unto itself, but most fans and critics seem to agree that 96's Anima is their definitive work.
All right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, cool.
I've never listened to a full... No, I have. I've listened to all of Lateralis. Black metal.
Emperor?
You got the band right. Can you guess the album?
I don't know Emperor well enough.
Okay, fair enough. It is Anthems to the Welkin at Dusk. It's from 1997. Right. Blackened death metal.
It's going to be Behemoth.
You got the name right. What about the album?
This is going to be Satanist.
Yep, you got it.
Cool.
You got it. You got 3 points so far, my dude.
Oh boy.
Blackened Thrash.
Fuck. Skeleton Witch?
No.
Damn. Who the hell? Oh no. There are other bands that do Blackened Thrash?
If you give up, I'll give it to you.
Can I get a hint?
It has 3 numbers in the name.
I don't. I no clue.
Starts with a D.
D Skeleton Witch.
D. What about? Let me give you the album. See if you can guess the band. Maybe Cold Steel for an Iron Age from 2002.
Well, I'm not going to Google that at all.
It's a band called Destroyer. Destroyer 666.
Oh, this sounds familiar. I'm not familiar with it though.
Gotcha. Brutal death metal.
Oh, Cannibal Corpse.
It's not Cannibal Corpse. It's not Cannibal Corpse.
Obituary.
No.
Fuck. I'm looking real bad here, Ethan. Looking
looks
not
like
so
you need
good
to
here.
Looks like I need to give you some different albums then.
Bloodbath.
Plenty of things we can look at.
It's not Bloodbath.
It's not Bloodbath. I would have been fine with Bloodbath, but that's your third strike. It's Suffocation, pierced from within.
Okay, fair enough.
And that's it. Yeah, I actually kind of agree with that. Let's see if you can guess this one. Christian metal.
Oh yeah. Creed.
I don't like you. Like, no, it is not Creed.
Skillet.
No.
I don't.
Those are rock bands, my dude. There are actual Christian metal bands. It is a band called Trouble, album called Psalm 9.
Yeah, I don't even know what genre that they are. But apparently, clearly it's Christian metal.
Yes, it's Christian metal. But apparently, like, most people don't even realize that they're a Christian band. So I'm like, that's kind of cool. That means they don't beat you over the head with it. Crossover thrash, aka metalcore. Don't tell crossover thrash fans that. Anyway, crossover thrash.
Trivium.
Trivium? Nah, crossovers is 80s.
Oh, okay. See, when you said metalcore, I immediately locked on.
It's literally the same fusion of genres. It's just one goes different than the other. It's hardcore punk and thrash and death metal.
I probably should know, but I'm just going to say I don't.
DRI, dealing with it.
Yeah, no. God, are you sure I should be on this podcast?
It's okay. It's okay. I didn't know most of these either. Death Doom.
Oh no. I don't know too many Death Doom bands.
You've probably heard of the band if I give it to you. What if I give you the album? It's called Turn Loose the Swans.
Well, I can take Swallow the Sun off that list. Yeah, no.
What
clue.
album? Oh, Swallow the Sun's the band.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard of them. It is called My Dying Bride.
I should have known that.
Yep, I've heard of them too.
One of the melodic death metal bands / doom bands I listen to from Russia does a lot of My Dying Bride covers.
You're a disappointment.
Yeah, I am. And anyways, continue.
Death metal, just straight of the middle death metal.
Cannibal Corpse.
Nope.
Obituary.
Nope.
Death.
Nope.
Wow, really? Okay.
I'll give you a couple more tries if you have it.
No, go. What is it?
Morbid Angel, Altars of Madness.
It would have been Morbid Angel. That was always the third one. It was either going to be them or I could have also guessed Creator.
Creators. I find them more thrash.
They are thrashy. You're right.
I would have said either Morbid Angel or Deicide, but like I hate Deicide a lot.
I would have never done Deicide, but I should have known Morbid Angel as another one.
I don't expect you to get this one. Deathcore.
Suicide Silence.
No. Yeah, it's related with the current singer.
Oh shit! I know nothing about that. Deathcore. Well, I mean, you said that, so it's not going to be. Wait, Asking Alexandria.
No, metalcore. That's their metalcore.
It's not
All
going to
shall
be
perish. All shall perish. The price of existence. Actually, a pretty good record, in my opinion.
I've listened to All Shall Perish, and they do that thing where I'm like, you sure this isn't melodic death metal? Sounds a lot like melodic death metal.
It depends on the record, because I think they're either still going or they did some more stuff without Eddie Hermita, which is the current vocalist of Suicide Silence.
Gotcha.
But I really like him as a vocalist. I think he's very, very talented. I kind of like him more than Mitch Lucker, but I'll get crucified if I say that.
I mean, you just said that, so...
Yeah, so please kill me. Gent.
Sugar.
Yeah, what record?
I'm going to say Obson.
No.
Fuck. It's one of their early ones, then, I assume. Unless it's Koloss. No, it's not.
It's 2002 or back.
Give me a second. I just need to look up their record thing because I don't remember all their names. I'm not going to look at dates, though. Give me the stupid discography, internet. It's either going to be Nothing or Chaos Sphere because I hear people talk about those two a lot.
What's your official guess?
Chaos Sphere.
No.
Damn, it was Nothing.
It's Nothing. 2002. I actually prefer the 2006 re-release, but it is a good record.
I didn't know they did a re-release.
Yeah, so the original is the orange looking cover, and the re-release is blue. It has
Gotcha.
they redid guitars and completely replaced all the drums, but the vocals are the same, just with different production. Doom metal. I don't like the pick of this one, but we'll see.
Sleep?
No.
They might be in stoner metal.
No, it's not. It is not what you would expect. It is not a new band. It's a classic album.
New?
Well, it is a classic record.
Like how classic?
70s.
Is it a Black Sabbath album?
It is a Black Sabbath album.
Is it Black Sabbath?
No.
Oh, it's not Black Sabbath. It's not Paranoid, is it?
Nope.
What is another Black Sabbath album?
Master of Reality.
Oh yeah, okay, I could see that. I don't agree with it. They do.
I don't
like
that's proto Doom, very early.
Right. I get it.
Drone.
Oh god, what is that one annoying drone band that I fucking hate?
I think you're already on the right track.
I'm going to pronounce their name wrong because they don't deserve it pronounced right. Is it Suno?
It is Sun. Can you guess the record?
I don't know any of their records. Give
Black
me a second.
One.
Too late. Okay.
Folk metal.
Eluvite.
No.
Equilibrium.
No.
I swear to God, if it's not an actual folk metal band, I'm going to lose my shit.
My buddy Gage actually guessed this one right off the bat. I was very impressed because I've never heard of him.
It's not Tankard, is it? No, it's not Tankard.
Tankard is thrash, dude.
Yeah, give me a second. There's
I
one
won't count
band.
Tankard. You got one more guess. I can give you a hint if you'd like. Starts with an F.
Is it Fintroll?
It is Fintroll.
I don't know any of their albums, so I'm not even going to try.
Not Fod.
Gotcha. I'm sure
know.
that
It's
was
from
pronounced
2004.
very correct.
Very. Don't judge me on like the non-American, not English names. Funeral Doom.
Should be Bell Witch.
It should be Bell Witch, but it's not.
I don't know. I'm so new to Funeral Doom. It's not going to be Swallow the Sun. It's not going to be Bell Witch.
You're lucky I'm not counting those as guesses.
Well, I said not, so clearly, unless there are bands called Not Bell Witch and Not Swallow the Sun.
I'd start a band called Not Bell Witch.
It's just grindcore.
It's just, yes, I would love that.
I don't.
Starts with a TH.
No, they ain't not going to happen.
Thergothon.
No, like I said, I'm new to Funeral Doom. Bell Witch is my entry point. Technically, Swallow the Sun as well, but they're only Funeral Doomy sometimes.
Funk metal.
Fuck. Mr. Bungalow.
No. Good guess, I think, but no.
Outside of Mr. Bungalow, I don't know.
It's Mr. Bungle, not Bungalow.
I'm calling it Bungalow because it's too late.
Infectious Grooves.
I might have to check it out.
I really like Infectious Grooves. It has the guy from Suicidal Tendencies, and I'm pretty sure Rob Trujillo was in it for a long time.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to check that one out.
Goth metal.
Fuck. Nightwish.
No.
This actually would have been a place that I put my Dying Bride, but no. Moonspell, probably not.
All right, you saved yourself there.
Typo Negative.
Yes, it's Typo Negative. What
Bloody
record?
Kisses.
Yep. You got both of them that time. All right.
Thank my guitar teacher for making me listen to that record on a road trip.
I don't like Typo Negative. I can't get into them.
I don't like goth metal in general, but I can see the appeal.
See, but I always considered Typo Negative a doom band. I thought they were like a doom metal project.
Nah, to me, it's that weird thing where it's definitely like multiple. Like Nightwish is definitely good, like goth metal, but they also got the symphonic stuff going on.
Gotcha.
And like the operatic singer for the longest time.
Okay. Gore Grind.
Oh yeah, I know this one.
It's a big band, actually.
Is it Pig Destroyer?
No.
Damn.
They are now death metal. They have a classic album. I can give you the name of that record if you can't guess anything.
Gore Grind. Yeah, give me the.
They made an album called Heartwork.
Nope, don't know. Go for it.
Carcass.
Yeah,
Symphonies of Sickness.
I should have known.
Grindcore.
No, I'm not even going to try. Wait.
You can... Grindcore. It's Grindcore.
Is it Napalm Death?
It's Napalm Death. Can you
I don't
guess
know
the
any
record?
of their I don't know any Napalm Death records.
It's their first record, Scum.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Groove metal.
Pantera.
Record.
Vulgar Display.
Yep. Got it. Hair metal.
Motley Crue.
Correct. Album.
Let me look them up very quick because I am not a Motley Crue fan. Not against them, but I try to ignore most of the 80s.
That's fair. Also, I haven't been doing tallies right. I've completely forgot you're supposed to do a dash for 5, but I just fixed it.
Hey, as long as you can add it up. Is it Dr. Feelgood?
No. Good record, actually, but no.
It's not the self-titled. Is it the self-titled?
No.
Okay. Shout at the Devil then.
Yep, Shout at the Devil. I'm not giving you the album point though.
Fuck you.
Industrial metal.
Rammstein.
No. I've never heard of this band.
Oh. Then I probably don't know them either because I don't listen to industrial. Go for it.
Give up.
Tell me.
Godflesh.
Yeah. I do know that name. I know nothing about them.
Neither do I. Mathcore.
Protest the Hero.
No, surprisingly. I actually do like Protest. I think they're a good band.
Oh, God. I'm also going out on a limb because I don't know Mathcore really all that well.
They're a big band.
Rings of Saturn.
No.
Okay. Again, this is a genre I know nothing about. I'm just kind of naming names.
As soon as I tell you the name, you're going to think you're stupid.
Probably. Let's go for it.
Dillinger Escape Plan.
I am horrendously... I'm turning my degree in. Like, IUPUI, okay. I'm dumb. No, that's a bad one. That's a...
I've never listened to too much Dillinger. One of the songs were on SmackDown versus Raw. It was Unretrified. Great track, but I've never really listened to their first album, which was Calculating Infinity, which is what this one said it was.
Yeah.
Melodic death metal.
Fuck. At the Gates.
Correct. Album.
A Slaughter the Soul.
Correct.
Wow, that was hard.
Metalcore.
Trivium.
This is a band. No, I would have accepted Trivium, but it's actually a band that I know little about. They're one of the originators.
Oh no!
Started in the late 90s.
Yeah, as metalcore do. Is it Kill Switch Engage?
I'll give you one more guess.
That was a joke, but yeah, I don't deserve a point for that anyways.
Like I said, I know very little about this band. I've wanted to check them out because I've heard they're actually really good. They are Converge.
No, the name sounds familiar, but no, I don't know.
New metal.
Limp Bizkit.
No. I'm offended as like somewhat of a new metal fan.
Slipknot.
I would have accepted Slipknot, but they are not there.
System of a Down.
Nope. Korn.
Oh, duh. I'm fucking stupid. Ethan, I think we're going to need to cut this entire thing out of the podcast because I can't look like this big of an idiot.
I'm not doing it, but I will cut out, like, I'm probably going to cut out a lot of the silence parts. I'm going to speed through
that's the best part.
All right, fair enough. We'll see how it goes. Now, can you explain something to me, because this next genre I don't understand.
Give it to me.
Post metal. I don't understand post
genres. Post genres. I don't fully understand the idea of posts because it's supposed to, be after the genre. I think it's supposed to like take themes of that genre and then make it more ambient somehow.
Okay. What kind of like Deaf Heaven's Sunbather, like a post black metal band?
Yeah, kind of like that.
So anyway, this is a post metal band from 1999.
I'm also, while I'm thinking about this, I'm going to look up what post music in general means.
Yeah, let's learn something.
Oh, wow. I was not wrong at all.
Sweet.
Any music influenced by a particular genre and sharing traits, but with more recent approaches to it. In that case, because a lot of like electronica and stuff has been doing the more ambient lo-fi stuff, that tends to be what like post rock, post metal and everything is, I assume.
Post metal.
Yeah, post metal. I don't know.
Neurosis, Times of Grace.
I have actually been meaning to listen to Neurosis, so
okay, interesting. All right,
some I'll have to check out.
Power metal.
Dragon Force.
Is that a real guess?
I mean, it's a joke guess, but just in case.
No, it's not.
Is it Blind Guardian?
No.
Oh, Man of War. They're not power metal. Are they power metal?
Is Man of War?
Okay.
Yeah. Halloween.
Oh, I forgot about Halloween.
Progressive black metal.
Bork Nagar.
I have no idea what that is.
That won't be an album for Ethan later. Eson.
Nope.
No. All Eson is the lead singer of Emperor.
Interesting. It starts with an E.
Emperor. No. God. What? I don't think I know this, actually. I swear to God.
Enslaved.
I've never listened to them, but I do know them.
Enslaved, Mardrum, Beyond Within.
I should probably actually start taking notes on things that I'm like, I should listen to that.
I can send you this article if you'd like.
No, that takes too much time. Why do that when I can type it right now?
The Loudwire Best Metal Album. Progressive death metal.
Blackwater Park Opeth.
Yep. Jesus. That was quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, that is literally when somebody's like, what's progressive death metal? You hand them that one.
See, like, I consider like Sound of Perseverance kind of progressive death metal.
A lot of people argue that. I do not disagree with it, but when you talk progressive death metal, that is the album that comes up.
Okay, all right. Progressive metal.
Some by Dream Theater.
Yep. Do you have a guess on the record?
It's going to be some with Mike Portnoy in it.
It's 90s, if it helps.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, some with Mike Portnoy in it. That is not the internet. I have an idea. Is it Octavarium?
Nope.
Okay. I got two more guesses.
I shouldn't count it if you're looking it up, but it's fine.
I'm not I don't remember the names of all the albums.
That's fine. That's fair.
Metropolis Part 2?
No.
Oh, okay. I have one more idea, but God, what is it? It's like, wait, that wasn't Metropolis. Oh, okay, that is. What's the other one that I know of? You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give up, and I'm going to be really pissed when it's the one that I'm looking at right now. Go for it.
Just say that one. You have one more guess.
Is it When Dreams and Day Unite?
Nope. Images and Words.
Damn it, that was the other one. I was looking for that one too, because I knew it was going to be.
So I hate this entry because I don't agree with the band. But
you're not talking the Dream Theater. Oh, Slam. I know nothing about Slam because every time at work that I have like made fun of Slam, you're like, that's what Slam is.
So here's the thing. I don't consider the band Slam. I consider them like death metal to tech death. So like use that for, it's a big name in tech death.
Okay. What's the band?
Dying Fetus.
What? Slam?
Yeah. Their first record, which maybe I can accept that, but I would have put Suffocation. If you're going to go with like an old school record, most people say Suffocation is the first Slam band. Killing on Adrenaline by Dying Fetus. I do not agree with it. What's the blurb? Sure, we're scraping the bottom of the metal subgenre barrel here, but featuring the sort of kind of almost sure it's a standalone style Slam in our gallery is a great excuse to praise the very awesome and oh so tastefully named Dying Fetus. 1998's Killing on Adrenaline is a particularly classic collection of nasty Slam riffs, surrounded by and immersed in the densest death metal annihilation and some of extreme metal's most confrontational lyrics. I just don't consider them Slam. Like, yeah, I think it's just normal death metal. But honestly, a couple of these bands make me want to reconsider the album I'm going to give you today, but I'm going to hold off. I really need to start making a list. But it's completely all right. Sludge.
Is it Mastodon?
Nope.
Ah, crap.
It is a name that I've heard of.
Yeah, I wonder if it's a name that I've heard of.
It's the 90s.
Oh boy. I'm not stalling.
It has a weird spelling. In
it. Sludge. I don't listen to Sludge much. I think there's one other band I know of. Is it I Hate God?
Yes, you got it.
Hey, I don't know their discography at all.
Take As Needed for Pain. Stoner metal.
Is it Sleep?
No.
Ah, fuck.
It's another big name. I've heard of them.
It's not Sleep. Is it Bong Ripper?
Nope.
Electric Wizard.
Yes.
Hey, don't know any of their catalog.
Dope Throne.
Ah, okay.
Symphonic metal.
Nightwish.
Yep.
Nightwish albums. I have it on the tip of my tongue. Wishmaster.
Yes, you got it.
Yes, I used to listen to a lot of Nightwish when I was younger.
Technical death metal. I don't know if I agree with this choice.
Is it Gorguts?
No.
Okay. It's not Gorguts. Who are the other French boys? Is it Cryptopsy?
Cryptopsy. Yep, Cryptopsy.
Cool. I remember. I don't know them.
None So Vile.
Ah, okay. That
Thrash.
goes on the list. This is the bad one. Slayer. It's always Slayer.
Surprisingly not.
Metallica.
It is Metallica.
Oh, okay. I get 3 guesses. And Justice.
Nope.
Is it their first record?
Nope.
It's definitely not going to be Black. It's not going to be Ride the Lightning. Master.
It is Master.
Huh. Weird.
Most people would have put either Ride the Lightning or Kill 'Em All.
Yeah,
it is. Puppets.
I would have done Kill 'Em All.
Yeah, in terms of pure thrash, I would have done Kill 'Em All. But you can't go wrong with Puppets. Traditional metal. This is like your just classic heavy metal.
Wait, okay. You say traditional, but there was also the British New Wave. Should I be considering that as well?
Yes, that will.
Iron Maiden.
So it is Maiden.
Okay. Because, like, yeah, that British New Wave kind of, like, brought in that power metal sound.
I guess I could have just said heavy metal, but the article uses traditional metal.
Okay.
Album?
All right. Number of the Beast.
Yep. Okay. Viking metal.
Oh, this is a controversial topic, gentlemen. Some people don't think that's a genre or think it's a genre and it's not. Did they put Amon Amarth down?
No, but they are named in the blurb.
A lot of people don't like Amon Amarth being in there, even though they're all about, Viking stuff. They're mellow death, but I know literally nothing about Viking metal.
It's a name I've heard of. I don't know if I consider them Viking metal. I'm pretty sure they're a black metal band.
Yeah, I don't know any Viking metal bands.
Bathory.
What? Aren't they black metal?
Yeah, that's what I thought. The blurb actually says that he goes on like it's a one-man thing, but he like did black metal and then did some Viking metal as well, all under the same name. And then this one is kind of controversial as well in terms of being a genre. It's the last one. It's called war metal.
Well, I don't know anything about that shit.
It's all right. Yeah. So it's war metal, blasphemy, fallen, angel of doom.
I've never even heard of war metal.
So I have a video to show you then. It's war metal is kind of just really, really weird black metal.
Okay.
And then there's a subgenre of war metal called bestial war metal. It's stupid. Have you ever heard of the I think I tagged you in one of his videos, the guy known as Gonalak?
No. I mean, you might tag me, but that doesn't sound familiar.
He did I think I tagged you in a thing called what's it called?
Oh, was this
about
recent?
Bell Witch. Yeah, it was. He did a video on Bell Witch. Corrupted cover arts. That's what it was called.
Yeah.
So there were 40 subgenres, and between each thing, you could have gotten 80 points. You have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26. You got 26 points.
Oh, man. Guys, I am the right person to be doing this podcast for you.
No, it's cool. I actually really liked doing that. I was at Texas Roadhouse the other day with one of my old roommates and then the guy in my band, and we just did it. It was fun to guess. So that's all I got in terms of this wasn't news, but everything I got. And I think it's time to go ahead into our album choices. And since I started last episode, I believe we agreed that Mitch is going to start this episode.
Right. So I got some interesting music choice from you, a sludge/noise/funeral doom metal band out of Colorado.
You would consider them funeral doom?
They're funeral doom. I mean, they're definitely doom, but they're funeral doom in that sense where it's just slow enough.
Okay, fair enough. And then it depends on the record. I think Immersion is actually one of their shorter albums.
He spoiled my entry.
I'll delete that. You can. It's fine. I'll delete that. You can keep going.
I thought it was funny as fuck. You should keep it.
I mean, I can keep it. Okay, cool.
So anyways, Ethan gave me Pretty Man's Immersion, and I listened to it several times. The first listen, it was a sound.
They are labeled as a noise band.
And when I first listened to it, I was like, there's a lot of feedback in this. What's going on here?
You should hear their first record. It has a lot of feedback.
Funny, I didn't realize how new they were. They started in 2012.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. They're a relatively new doom band. Yeah,
I've heard about them before. I never once picked it up. I'm not gonna lie, folks. When I see the label noise, I'm generally that's a no-go for me. That being said, I listened to this several times. I would say about 4 or 5 times. The first time I listened to it, it was more kind of like a singles listen, just because I was like doing the dishes and I was like, oh yeah, I have a homework assignment. I should probably do that.
We're back at school, boys.
But then after that, there was one time where I did my thing of using my studio monitors. I laid in bed, had all the lights out, did a full sensory deprivation as best as I can while listening to it.
I feel like that is a very interesting way to listen to this record. I kind of want to do that, to be honest.
Did I like this record? Yes, no.
I'm going to go. Oh, are you asking me, or was that an answer?
That was a question then answer.
Okay.
So I don't. When I say yes, no, I mean in the same sense that I can approach music subjectively as well as objectively. So is this something that I'm going to be like, oh man, you know what? I just want to chill and throw on a record right now and listen to this. Fuck no.
Yeah,
No.
you do not chill to Primitive Man.
This is a very oppressive, heavy, painful just sound that's like piercing almost. But objectively, like coming from an artistic standpoint, they're doing probably what they're set out trying to do. I mean, if you watch the music videos, they are not pretty. They are kind of like those like 1950s-esque films almost, maybe a little bit newer. But like,
did you watch all of them?
I didn't watch all of them. I caught, like I said, when I was first listening to this, I had a playlist, and the playlist happened to be all the music videos, but it wasn't like I walked over and I wasn't actively watching them. I was doing the dishes, and then like an ad would pop up, which was really fucking annoying because sometimes the ad would pop up in the middle of the song.
Yeah, they started doing that. I
was like, so I would like hit it, and then all of a sudden I see a man murdering another man. I'm like, okay, all right, we're doing metal. Got it. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I only watched one of the music videos. I turned on I looked at two. I looked at the music video for the Lifer, I believe, and Entity. And
I think Entity is the first song on that album, I believe.
No, Entity is second, Lifer is first.
Okay, then it's Lifer. Isn't Lifer the one with the insects?
I thought no. The one Entity has like a lot of weird bugs and stuff all over. It's a woman inside of a motel, and then there's a lot of bug imagery. And I don't like bugs, so I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit through the whole music video.
So yeah, but like the music videos definitely got that like 1950s, 1960s like noir detective. I could even be wrong about the dates. They could be earlier. I'm not a movie buff, but they got that noir kind of like horror detective feel to them. But I'm not here to review the music videos. I'm here to review the album. And yeah, artistically, this is a really well done album. If they were just trying to go for something that was noisy, oppressive, heavy, like the guitar tones and excuse me, and the bass and drums, everything was pounding and slow and, you know, like chugging through sludge and all that. Yeah. It was good in that sense, but it is definitely not something that I'm just going to go and be like, yeah, man, like this is my favorite band. And I just, when I get home from work, I just like to crack open a beer, pull out my pipe and
listen to Primitive Man.
And listen to Primitive Man. Like,
I just want to relax.
Like it sets up an atmosphere in the same way that like, I'm not going to casually listen to, like a horror video game soundtrack, because the soundtrack is not there to be listening to unless you're like a music nerd and you're looking for, you know, music
like a specific
stuff.
Piece. You know?
Horror tracks are there to emphasize what's happening in the movie or what's happening in the game, to put you on edge, to make you uncomfortable. And that's what this album does, and it does it perfectly. Like I didn't like sit there like cowering in a corner or anything, but I definitely was like, yep, there are things going on here. Yeah, I'm getting that. And so like I said, it's not something that I'm going to after this be like, oh hey, I'm going to throw on that Primitive Man track. But there might be some time down the road I'm like, didn't Ethan make me listen to this fucking weird ass thing? And what was that again? Oh yeah, I'm going to listen to that again. Why? Oh, yeah. Or it's going to be one of those things where I'm like, go up to my friends, I'm going to be like, hey guys, want to listen to my new favorite band? And like turn it up to volume 10 and just go. And then they're going to stare at me.
Yeah, they are. I was introduced to Primitive Man from Cole Chavez and Fleshbore. He told me about them because he was telling me that the vocalist was like some of the angriest vocals he's ever heard.
I'll give
And
that. Yeah.
I can definitely agree to that. So is it safe to say that you liked the record, but it's not something that you would just listen to unless if you're in a very specific mood?
Yeah, pretty much. At this point, it would be I will probably never listen to this, but I will show it to people to prove an artistic standpoint. Because for people that don't know, because I don't think I actually state this very often, I play video games. That part I do state a lot. But one of my favorite genres, which I actually haven't played in a while, is horror games. And like 90% of the reason I like them is the soundtrack, because of just the fact that you play a horror game without a music soundtrack, it is not as scary.
True. There is a sorry for interrupting you all the time, but there is a quote. I forget who it's by, but there's a quote where somebody said, if you want to make a movie, like a horror movie, and it'll apply to games too, if you want to make a horror movie not scary, cover your ears and not your eyes.
Yeah, because there is nothing more unnerving than the soundscape of a horror game. I don't watch horror movies as much. I don't find them as scary. I think part of that's just because there's a risk in video games when you're playing a horror game. That risk being like losing progress. But like one game that I mean, BioShock is a good example. The sound design in that is a really good example. Silent Hill, of course.
I mean, they have that track where it's literally just dentist drills, and I'm like, good. I'm good.
There are two games that I really like. One of them I don't think a lot of people give credit to, which I find interesting. At least I've never seen anyone do sound design discussions about it, but maybe I haven't looked hard enough. The first Dead Space, I thought.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I thought the sound design was excellent for that, because for people that either weren't paying attention to the game or don't know it that well, you're slowly going insane throughout the game, and they continue that through Dead Space 2 and kind of Dead Space 3, but it doesn't feel as bad as Dead Space 1 and 2. But at the beginning of Dead Space, after you clear like the initial portion of like the intro sequence and everything is quiet, and like you can hear the creaking of the spaceship and like maybe an asteroid, clinging around it, and you'll hear the creatures actually coming. But as you keep going later and later and later in the game, you start hearing voices scratching through the walls. The music is way more intense, and it's constant barrage of sound. Towards the end, it's just like constantly hearing it, and man, that shit can drive you crazy, especially if you pay attention.
I've never played Dead Space 1. I have played a little bit of Dead Space 2 back in freshman year of college. I should go back and play them. Like, I've heard they're very good.
Dead Space 1 and Dead Space 2 are definitely really well done games. Dead Space 3, I liked it. I've heard it's better co-op. Surprisingly.
Interesting. I've heard it's more of an action game than a horror game.
It is more of an action game, but I've heard it becomes more of a horror game co-op, because what ends up happening is because when you play the single player game, the co-op character Carter is not alongside you during the game. He's not like an AI you encounter. He's more of like a cutscene guy that you'll encounter when you're in single player. But he actually starts slowly going insane through Dead Space 3. So during the co-op, Isaac, who has just dealt with this for years and years and years, is now having to watch his friend.
Whatever.
But yeah, like he's having to watch his friend slowly go through that. And like Carter has like a really tragic backstory that haunts him. And I think that slowly gets unraveled throughout the story of Dead Space 3 co-op. And unfortunately, I never had anyone to play it with. So maybe, Ethan, if you ever want to go through the series and you get to Dead Space 3, I'd be happy to play co-op with you. But another game that I always like to mention about this, and this will add to it, is the atmosphere that the game inside sets. And a lot of it has to do with its sound design. I absolutely love that game, and it's again, that's what Primitive Man's kind of doing. They're just setting this scape of sound and letting your imagination roll with it in this noise and everything. And I think the music videos honestly add to that. Kind of like the chaotic sound, even though it's structured, it's noisy and oppressive.
Yes, definitely.
So, yeah.
Do you have a favorite track?
Not. I kind of liked it more towards the end. I wasn't really paying attention to the track by track basis. Some of the songs, they honestly feel like they start blending together. That would probably be my one complaint. Listening to this, I honestly sometimes couldn't tell a track from another track.
Yeah, they kind of have that thing going on. I really like the song Entity. It's the second track, and it's the one that starts off like it's about 2 minutes or so of just a droning guitar and really heavy toms. And I think like it kind of equates to how I felt when I first played. Like, obviously it's kind of a meme now, but can you go back and remember the first time you played Slender?
Oh, the good old days.
Yeah, like back when it wasn't overdone. Like when I'm listening to Entity, I'm like, yeah, there's something around here that doesn't want me to be here.
Yeah.
So
did you ever play SCP Containment Breach?
Oh yeah, I've done some videos on SCP Containment Breach. I have not played it in a while. Haven't played the newest updates, but
so I don't know if you know this, but somebody's remaking Containment Breach through Unity.
Yep, SCP Unity.
Yeah. But yeah, I think the only thing that I would have found interesting in this is if they added silence in there as well. Like just points of silence in between. Just because, again, if we're going along that idea of like they're trying to create a soundscape of like horror and everything, a thing that makes horror games and movies really suspenseful, especially at the climax where it's like you have that buildup of like the heavy violins going higher and higher, and all of a sudden everything cuts out silent. You know something bad's about to happen. Like. That I think integrating that into their music would have been interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe they have that in some of their other records. I can tell you they don't really in their first album.
Right.
Scorn is very much like Immersion, except it's a lot longer.
Yeah. By the way, I have Entity playing right now in my headphones. I actually will take it back. I really do like that one. For the same reason you do. That droning is very uncomfortable.
I'm looking through the Metallum right now.
Of course.
They did a cover of Sweet Leaf.
Oh no.
So I may have to check that out.
That is something that I kind of want to know what that sounds like.
So here's the thing. If people are if you go out and listen to, it's weird. They released a demo in 2018. That's kind of interesting too. You usually don't see that. If you are interested in checking out Primitive Man, you have a lot of stuff to check out. They've done multiple split albums, and like in 2014, 2016, they have multiple split albums. And then they really only have 3 full lengths. Everything else is split. So they working with other doom sludge bands. The one that I would look into is they did it last year with a band called Hell, and Hell is like Primitive Man on Xanax. It's even more oppressive. I consider it. I don't know how that's possible, but maybe it's a different flavor.
Wow. Okay, I'm just gonna say this before we transition a bit. I just quickly I quietly did it. I did a comparison between the Sweetleaf, just a little bit of Black Sabbath and Primitive Man's. Whoa, there is a difference.
I mean, I figured. Like, is it good?
It's Primitive Man. Okay. They're definitely doing a Primitive Man. I mean, it's like they're not even singing.
Can you tell that it's a cover?
No. No.
Okay, fair enough. Because like I remember that Sun did a cover of the cover is in air quotes of For Whom the Bell Tolls, and you can't even tell. Like
this one I think is a bit better because they're only slightly slower than the Sabbath song. I think it is a different guitar tuning though. I think they did transpose it.
Probably, yeah.
But like I quickly listened to Sabbath and then I switched over, and honestly the only way I would have been able to tell is if I knew the guitar part to Sweetleaf really well, which I don't because I haven't listened to Master of Reality all that much.
Well, apparently it's the best Doom album. All right. I guess the last question for you would be, would you ever be interested in listening to other Primitive Man records?
Yeah, actually, I think I would, but again, it's coming from a
spaced out. Yeah.
I'm kind of a music nerd and find this stuff interesting, and less from a wow, I love this, let's fucking go and everything. Like, I don't think I would ever go to a Primitive Man concert or anything like that.
I definitely would. I'm so mad they were here last year, and I really wanted to go because I've heard that it's just absolutely crushing. Like, I would definitely go to one of their shows.
You know what? Okay, it would depend on the venue for me, but if it was a venue with a good sound design, so not the Immersion.
Well, I think they were at Black Circle Brew Company, and I played there a couple of times, and I hated playing there just because it's a brew company and it smells really bad because I don't like beer. But sound wise, it ain't half bad. We played with an atmospheric or symphonic black metal band whose name I can't remember, and they were very, very good.
I believe because I've never gone there, but at one point I think Ginger played at the Black Circle. And I was going to go to that, but I couldn't get the day off, unfortunately.
Yeah. So anyway, what would you, I guess now it'll be the last question. What would you rate Immersion by Primitive Man?
I honestly don't think I can give it like a rating because, again, I liked it on the music theory scale wise and like just the nerdy music aspect, but I don't like this. This isn't like the record I gave to you where I absolutely love it and I can give it like a solid 9 out of 10 or whatever. I just don't think this has a number rating. I think this is more of a experiential kind of thing, where you just like sit in the dark, have it blasting or have it in your headphones blasting, but not to the point where you're going to go deaf. And you kind of just feel that like the sound waves hitting you kind of thing. If that makes sense.
I give it a 20/20 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? That is fair.
Would you recommend it then? At least if somebody's interested in hearing Primitive Man, would you recommend this record?
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Like, I mean, I can't compare it to their other stuff because I haven't listened to their other stuff, but I think it's a solid.
I recommend next time you're in the mood for just something weird, check out. I haven't listened to Caustic, which is the album, the full length they did before this, but both Caustic and Scorn, both of them are double this album's length. They're both like an hour. I don't know if I can do that.
I don't know if I can do that.
But Caustic also has 4 instrumentals.
Oh, interesting. Huh. I do think it's of note to mention that it's only a 3-person band.
Yeah. Yep. And they all go by their initials. JPC, ELM, and JDL.
Nice. All right.
But
With that, I think we could transition.
Yeah, we can keep going. You gave me. Let me actually get back to the Metallum page. I've been clicking back and forth on Primitive Man so much that Winterhorde was almost off of my right-click background or my back button. Wow, this band does have a lot of members.
Yeah.
My friend Mitchell here gave me a band out of Israel. They are called Winterhorde, and they are labeled as a melodic black / progressive metal band.
Wow, they didn't add the symphonic part. I'm kind of insulted.
Yeah, that is a little interesting. I didn't know if maybe that was just an Underwatermoon thing or
nope.
if they, okay.
It's all their albums. Yeah, no, okay. I mean, continue. It's your record. I mean, it's my record, but it's your record.
Yeah, absolutely. That's interesting. Are you sure that they didn't use a theremin? Oh, never mind. I'm in the members, not just specifically the album. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. He gave me an album called Underwatermoon by Winterhorde, and I have to do this bit because I've explained it to people. I've recommended this record to people, so it gives you a little bit of an idea of what I think about it. But when I showed it to Gage was talking to me about how he really liked this band called Deathspell Omega, which is a black metal band. And I was like, that's cool. It's unfortunate that their singer is a Nazi. Yep. And he's like, it's always black metal bands. I can't find anybody that's like, I can't find a band that is both good and not terrible people. So I was like, check out this record by Winterhorde. It's different. He's like, and he was like, it's good after the first track. He wasn't big on the opener. Unlike me, I really liked the opener. But he said that, yeah, this is pretty good. And I replied, I described it as it, and Mitch, don't even say anything.
Okay.
I described it as if Ailstorm were serious and like blackened power metal. Is kind of how I would kind of put a thing on it, because this album is, while it has a basis in black metal, it isn't your normal high-pitched shrieking black metal vocals. You have operatic style singing, you have symphonic elements, you have acoustic elements, you have really weird, there's a lot of water sampling in it, and it makes me uncomfortable sometimes. The record is pretty, like, broad strokes, I really enjoyed it. You actually gave me a easy album to review this week because Sluggage, while it was good, I had some complaints through here and there throughout the record. This one, I don't really have any complaints. I can just easily be like, yeah, I recommend this album. There are points here and there in certain songs where I'm like, I can take it or leave it. But for the most part, so what I've started doing for these, like as I'm listening through the first time on Spotify, if I like the song, I'll heart it or whatever Spotify does. And my first listen, I think I hearted like, or I favorited 8 or 9 of the 12 tracks. What do I have currently? I did undo one during my listen today, just because opinions change as you play through. So anyway, Underwatermoon is 12 songs lasting at about an hour and 7 minutes, but that's because the last song cheats, and it does cheat. The opening is about 1minute 45 seconds. It's a pretty little intro. Nothing spectacular, but it's short, doesn't overstay its welcome. Wreckage's Ghost, excellent. Really enjoy it. Any little note, basically something I wrote down once at about 2:20. At about 2:20, it gives me metal listener face, where it's just like I'm doing Meshuggah face while I'm listening to it. Like, this is really dope. I love the acoustic passages. I really, throughout the album, I think the vocalist is really good. I'm a vocalist myself, so I am a snob. If I can't get into a vocalist, it will severely ruin an album for me.
Quick question.
What's that?
Which vocalists are you referring to? There's like 3.
Yeah, I was about to say I didn't know if they were all the same. I liked all of the vocalists.
Okay. If you're specifically talking about the growling, as far as I know, it's only one guy.
Gotcha. I really liked the growling and I really liked the clean singing.
Okay.
So I liked both. If they're both the same guy, awesome. If not, whatever. Both are done very, very well. What do I have here? Really good use of violin in the beginning of the Wreckage's Ghost. And I really like the guitar tone throughout the record as well. Something I really liked throughout the record was the bass actually gets some moments here and there to shine and poke through. And
that's my man, Sasha. I love that guy.
Yep. Just he's the bass isn't just supporting the guitar throughout everything. It has moments of being like a lead instrument. It's usually accompanied with more of the operatic vocal style when everything gets stripped back, but I really dig it. Title track is absolutely stellar. I love the clean guitar opening, and once the sound effect of being dunked into the water, really good use of a chorus effect. I love clean chorused guitars. It's just a really, really cool tone, in my opinion. I have a slight, it's not a complaint, but it is a thought. Once you get to the end of Underwatermoon, the vocals get a little hammy in there. They get a little hammy in the delivery. I don't remember the pattern on the top of my head, or else I would try to emulate it.
Oh, I just skipped to the ending of it. I kind of know what you're talking about.
That might be a different song, but the album has a couple moments where the vocalist gets a little bit cheeky, a little cheesy, but it's not bad. Hunting the Human, when I was listening to it today, the dog sample freaked my cat out, so that was cool. And then the build up in the beginning done really well, and the break into the riff, once the riff kicks in, is cool. I liked the song a lot my first listen, but for some reason on this one, it didn't do a lot for me up until you get to the chorus. I really like the hunting the human chorus part. Really, really cool. So I can take it or leave it, but the chorus does save the track for me. But I did unheart the Hunting the Human on my listen today.
Sad days.
But the lead guitar and, like I said, the chorus is really, really cool. Execution has some cool organ. I don't know if it's an organ, but it's similar-ish in my opinion at the beginning of Execution. I like the intro, and then the symphonic accompaniment in that is really, really cool. Going through my notes here. This particular song ends with soloed, not solo like one track, but screaming by itself, layered a few times. Really, really cool, because I'm jealous that I can't get my solo screams to mix well, so I'm practicing that at the moment. The Flames Wept to Heaven, I could take it or leave it. Not horrible, but it's just whatever.
It's definitely a transition track.
Yeah, I can live without it. Curse of the Gypsy is the longest track on the record if you take out the empty spaces in Farewell. Pretty opening in the first verse has a lot of cool riffing, leads, and drum parts. The drums are something that I liked throughout the entire record. A lot of use of the I don't know if this is the official term, but I think you'll know what I mean when I say like the true cult black metal blast beat. It's a very specific style of blast, and it is used throughout the record, and I do like that a lot. I have no idea what the actual name for that is. Clean singing parts at about 2:20 in the track are really, really cool, and throughout the record I love the clean singing. Not sure how I feel about the breakaway in Curse of the Gypsy with like the weird clapping background.
I love that like little flamenco Spanish guitar breakdown.
It's interesting. I'm just like, it's okay. I do like the singing in that section though. What did I say here? I really like the section at 4:10. Sounds like it is one of the standard metal sections, but clean. Yeah, okay. I had to figure out what I was saying there. At about 4:10 in Curse of the Gypsy, it sounds like they're playing like a normal metal riff, but the gain and distortion is dialed back, and I think that's really, really cool. It adds a little bit of a different flavor. I
thought that would be that's not the Spanish guitar clapping part that you were talking about.
No, so the part that I specifically said on here was about 4:10 and then 3:20-ish. Let me open this up here. We're on Curse of the Gypsy. Yeah, 3:20 is the flamenco part. It's good. It's not horrible. It's just it didn't do anything
it's the same
for me.
It's the same riff.
Oh, is it?
It's the same riff. It's just dialed back even more.
Okay, all right. I heard that. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention very well. I'm not sure. I like that. Also, another part of the song I like is when the vocalist starts matching the guitars with their screams. Very cool. And then after that part, it starts to it loses me a little bit just because the song is really long up until about 8:15 when it brings me back in. And then the ending is a little abrupt, but I like it. I hearted it on my first listen. Still there. Delirium is decent. Kind of all I got for there.
Fair enough.
Except for the I love the clean singing part about 4:25-ish for the Save My Soul part. Yeah. Really, really cool. I like that. Kind of saves the track for me. It also has an interesting tremolo effect on the guitar, I think, where the volume is just very subtly changing throughout. I'm a nerd, so I like plugins and weird things like that. 10th Wave.
Oh, really?
What did I write here? I'm just going by. I don't have it hearted at the moment. 10th Wave starts with a nice symphony section in the beginning until the black metal drums tremolo picking kicks back in. Has a nice intro. Song isn't bad, but it doesn't grip me all that much, at least until the 3:40 with another clinging singing section that has some of that hamminess that I talked about in Underwatermoon, but it's enjoyable enough and brings me back into it. So the intro, it doesn't really grip me until about 3 minutes or so in. The bass also gets to poke throughout the song. The last 20 seconds does give me some of the metal head face. It's okay. I like it, but I prefer songs like Underwatermoon a little bit more. Smoke Figures is another soft instrumental. And then Martyr and Deliverance was a great track. It the transition between Smoke Figures and Martyr and Deliverance was really, really cool. I liked the softly playing guitar and the sung vocals up until the 50-second mark once it hits again. And I love the piano throughout the record. I really enjoy the piano accompaniment here and there. Also in Martyr and Deliverance, the vocalist gets to show off a lot of more vocal prowess and range. I dig it a lot, especially when he's transitioning smoothly between like he's singing and then adding grit in the same line and like the same breath. It's something that's really cool for me. I love the funky type passage at about 2:10, and the solo was catchy as well at about 2:30. Anyway, good song. I like the ending, and then I actually forgot it fades into Farewell. It's okay at this point. I'm kind of burning myself out as it goes, but it's nice. Has some good singing and interesting lead work, and the vocal hooks are cool. But then it eventually fades out into some rushing water and heavy breathing. Okay, and then it's empty for about 4 minutes. It's completely silent until it comes back out with just another couple minutes of guitar. I can take it or leave it.
Before we continue on with the review, there's like two things I want to bring in. One,
absolutely.
I really wish they took that 4 minutes at the very end down, because sure, there should have been like 10-20 seconds of silence But that nice guitar outro would have been nice.
Yeah, it's just after the 4 minutes of silence just for that part, it doesn't.
And there are bands that do that all the time. I've never liked it. Gojira did it for The Way of All Flesh.
I noticed that when listening to it the other day. I was like, this song's 9 minutes. Jeez.
Yeah, and it's like, and then you get to the part and it's like, okay, yeah, this is a cool part. This would have been better for like as an individual track, or like 10 seconds, 20 seconds of silence, and then it happens. But like when you're making me wait minutes on end, I'm just going to turn off the album.
Exactly. If you're going to have that long, whatever you're going to come back with better be interesting, or at least really, really cool. So like an example, in Slipknot's first 2 releases, Mate, Feed, Kill, Repeat, and the self-titled, both of them, the last track, at least at the time, I know now they've split it up, but at the time, both tracks were like 20 minutes long. You had Killers Are Quiet, which turned into Iowa for that. The same beat turned into the song Iowa. At the end of Killers Are Quiet, it's not complete silence, so it's not as bad. But for a solid 6 or 7 minutes or so, you have sounds of like saw blades and welding, and then it turns into an actual song. It's another 6-minute track at the end of that. Okay. And then for the initial release of Slipknot, the song Scissors does something similar. I've never actually sat down and listened to all of it because it's kind of hard to find now, I think. Because now on all Spotify and stuff like that, it's just they end Scissors and then it goes into Eeyore, which that's what the original was. It was like 20 minutes and then there was like sounds of them talking to each other for like another 10, and then it turns into the song Eeyore, which Eeyore is good, but I don't know if I want to sit through that to listen to it. Right. So yeah, if you're gonna start doing stuff like that, it needs to be really cool. I think it can't just be like, here's a pretty acoustic part. Like,
yeah,
okay,
and
cool.
And like, I get it. You're kind of trying to give like your fan a little bonus thing that they didn't know about. There are a lot of albums, a lot of artists that have done that. I think Green Day's done that. I'm pretty sure Seether's done that. I'm just naming off bands that I listen to that have done that. When you find them, it's nice, but when you're having to wait for like 5-6 minutes, it's not worth it. Like I'm going to assume my CD's done or my MP3 track is done unless I look at, the time bar and like, oh, it's still going.
I'm going to do that for a release, but I'm just not going to have anything.
Wow.
That'll be my not Bell Witch track.
Yeah, there we go. And so what you're really doing is you're pretty much doing 433 by John Cage.
Yes, exactly. I saw a death metal cover of that. It was fantastic.
It was fantastic. I saw a country cover of it myself. I hate that man so much. Anyways,
John Cage is definitely interesting.
Yeah. He has that 639-year song that's finally changed chords after 7 years.
It's just Funeral Doom, dude. It's just Funeral Doom.
Fuck you, Son-O. I got John Cage.
Jeez. So yeah, Underwatermoon. I really, really enjoyed it. I highly recommend it. And honestly, I say it was going to be an easy song to review, but I still did a track by track. I need to decide like if I'm going to keep doing that or not. But
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. It's just for me personally, when I unless the track is really gripping me and I want to say something about it. But that's my personal choice. I did want to bring in 2 other things. One, Smoke Figures. I love that song, but when it goes from like the quiet part into that like first metal section, that's like really piratey kind of feeling, I just metal face 100% the entire time. It's like 40 seconds in. Gotcha. And then they go back into the quiet part. And I was just like, no, I want to return to that metal part. That was a really good metal part. I love that riff. Why aren't we there? Stay there.
Gotcha. Yeah. And you had one more.
Yeah, you do know this was a concept album, right?
Yes, I figured this was a concept album. I did not look at the lyrics. I had
and I think that would like kind of explain if you like looked into the lyrics. Granted, it's still an enjoyable album if you don't like see the concept and everything. But it would explain like why some of the songs are the way they are and why he gets hammy and everything, because it's about a guy's daughter who gets raped by a Spanish man who's like part of the Spanish Armada, and she kills herself and she becomes what's known as the underwater moon, which is not a thing, it's just symbolism. So when you heard that like plunge of water, that was her jumping into the sea and drowning herself in Underwatermoon.
Gotcha. I mean, that's what I figured. When I heard that, I was like, all right, something or someone got dumped into water. Yeah,
and hunting the humans, the father going after the guy and trying to kill him. Execution is the father gets tried and executed. The Curse of the Gypsy, he's begging his gods to wreak havoc on them. And then the rest of the album is like 10th Wave is about the Armada like getting hit by him. Delirium is like him coming out of his fever from the infection of getting shot and realizing he needs to save his soul by rescuing her soul because her soul's trapped under the ocean. So the rest of the album's like him like watching his crewmates wander this shipwreckage of theirs. And he eventually dives underwater and he replaces her soul and body so she can be free and he stays under the ocean forever.
And
that's what that like heavy breathing is.
Breathing and farewell. Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel once you like get that, it like a lot of the sound choices and like random sound effects make more sense.
Yeah, I never thought that they didn't make sense. I figured it had something to do with the writing in and of itself. I just never really, I had time. I just didn't think to like, as I was listening to it this earlier today, to listen to the, but I didn't think of pulling up the lyrics, even though I probably should have. So that's my bad. But
no, I just wanted to make sure like you knew it was concept.
Yeah, I understood that.
And also this piratey sound that they have, it's only this album.
That's what I figured, and that's really, really cool. I think so yeah, I think that's nifty. I like it. I am interested in listening to their other records. I kind of want to check out Maestro, especially Please for the theremin. Yeah, I'll probably check that out.
Also, by the way, concept album.
Okay, concept record. All right, nifty.
I think all of their album. Well, I say all. They only have 3. I think all 3 of them are concept records, but I think Underwatermoon and Maestro are both like really good ones. Maestro is all about a conductor selling his soul to Satan and going slowly insane.
Interesting. Wasn't there a blues guitarist that supposedly did that?
I mean, there's a blues guitarist that sold his soul at the crossroads.
Yes, that is probably who I'm thinking of.
Yeah, but he didn't go insane. The story was he just sucked at blues guitar really bad, and then he disappeared out of nowhere, and then came back, and he was fucking really good. And instead of people going, "Wow, that guy must have took guitar lessons," it's like, yeah, he went to the crossroads, sold his soul.
Yeah, I think he also had a song. He wrote a song about doing that too. I don't know.
Yeah,
it was interesting. I don't know. So yeah, Underwatermoon, highly recommend it. Very good. I give it an 8 out of 10. They ripped off Ailstorm. Let's continue. And I'm kidding.
I do. Oh God, there was something I was going to ask. What did you think of the mixing? Because that was one thing I was kind of worried about. Because I don't think the mix, like, I think it's good in the sense that like you can hear all the instruments very well. But
I thought it was mixed very well. I didn't have any issues with the production.
All right, cool.
Why did you have complaints about it?
No complaints, but I do think Maestro is a much better mixed album. But there's also like 10 years in between those 2 albums. It's pretty significant amount. I'm pretty sure
it's only 6.
Is it only 6? Okay, well then I'm wrong, and I don't know one of my favorite bands. That's fine.
Yeah, I had no complaints about the production. I thought it was pretty decent.
One other thing. Sasha, the bass player, the reason I know the guy's name is we're friends on Facebook.
Oh, cool.
I've talked to him a little bit. Nothing like special. He's given me some like advice when I was having problems in life and / music. But one cool thing is he plays saxophone on Maestro.
Yep, I'm actually I'm on his profile here on Metallum.
Apparently he was originally a saxophone player and then he picked up bass. But he actually gets to show off that sax part. And the guy that does the growling, at least in a live version, grabs Sasha's bass while he's playing the sax. And then he puts his sax down and then grabs the bass and the guy starts growling. So, but yeah, there are a lot of members in that band. And I don't know if they include the violinist in there. Because there's like 2 women that are in that band as well. But I don't know if they're considered just guests or not.
Interesting.
Anyways. Enough about Winterhorde. Shall we continue?
Yes. Mitchell, what have you been listening to? What have you been doing? Anything cool?
Well, I don't know if you heard, but I have been listening to Primitive Man lately.
Yes. Well, other than the topic of this episode.
I for a little bit was listening to Bell Witch's new album.
I heard they came out with a new one. I have not looked at it yet.
It is really good. It's called Stygian Bow.
Mm-hmm.
Or Bow. I could be pronouncing it wrong. Who knows? But it has Aerial Ruins in it, and if you don't know who that is, it is the guy who did the clean vocals in Mirror Reaper.
Okay, he's nifty.
He's an acoustic guitar player / singer who kind of does that haunting sound from what I can gather. And they just did it more. So Stygian Bow actually has acoustic guitar in it.
Interesting.
As well as the 6-string bass and the organs and the drums that Bell Witch is known for. So I was re-listening to that again. It is not a single 83-minute long song. It is actually 5 songs long, and they're all decently not long. Well, they're long for you. Like the first one's 19 minutes.
Jeez. Yeah.
but it's Bell Witch.
Yes, it's understandable.
Other than that, I recently got a hold of... Oh, I'm having hiccups. That's great. I recently got a hold of Black Crown Initiate's new album.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. It's not hitting me that well. Like, there are certain songs on it that grab me, but it's not like The Wreckage of Stars. Like, when I heard that record, I was like, oh, that's a good one. That's a real good one. And
right.
When I went and saw them live with you, kind of went and saw them live with you, they were there. And you were there.
I was.
They did a single before this album was out at that show. And yeah, it's not grabbing me. I know a lot of people like this record, but it's not hitting me the same. It's not a bad record. I just think it's not their best.
That's fair.
Also grabbed the new Haken album. I really like it. Grabbed the new Oceans of Slumber album. Haven't listened to it yet. Other cool things in my life. Got a Planet Fitness gym membership. Ooh. I've totally used that. Totally. Not wasting $10 a month.
I need to start going to the gym, dude.
Oh, it sucks until you get used to it.
Well, my problem is I have to get surgery next month, so like
right.
I don't know when I'm actually going to be able to start going to the gym if I start going. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, nothing really else. I'm still playing Apex. I keep telling myself I need to probably pick up a single player game. I might continue Dark Souls 2. I never beat it. I'm at like the very end of the game, but then I was like, before I beat it, let's beat all the DLC, and then the DLC is really hard.
Yeah,
I'm doing a Dex build, so it's even worse.
Yeah, I've never played any of the Dark Souls games. I've played Bloodborne a number of times, but I can't get past the first area, so I'm really, really bad. I'm not.
Can I offer you some advice?
Mm-hmm.
Get good.
Thank you. Yes,
You're welcome.
I should have expected that. If you want single player games, dude, I will share my Steam library with you. I have like 400 games that I don't play.
No, I don't need that because I too have, as any PC gamer should, endless library of games that you were like, yeah, I'll play this one day, and then you never do.
No, here's the thing: I've never even played the first game I bought on Steam, which was The Witcher 2.
I have to go through The Witcher 2. I did beat Witcher 1, and it was painful to play because it is a style of...
It is an original play. Like. It was an original PC game, so we're going to use the entire keyboard.
Yeah. The only game that I've ever enjoyed using the entire keyboard was MechWarrior, and that's because it makes you feel like you're piloting a damn giant robot. The only thing that makes it more
of them.
They came out with MechWarrior 5, which was surprising because the last MechWarrior game besides MechWarrior Online to come out was back in 2004, and MechWarrior 5 came out in 2019.
Interesting.
A lot of legal issues.
Yeah, I can imagine that. So.
But yeah, I don't think there's any other news in my life that I want to share.
Cool. I listened to S&M 2.
S&M 2.
Metallica, S&M 2. It was good. I liked it a lot. No real complaints. It wasn't just a rehash of S&M 1. There were songs that carried over, like Call of Cthulhu and For Whom the Bell Tolls, Master of Puppets, Nothing Else Matters, etc. But they had a lot of newer tracks. They had a couple from Death Magnetic, they had a couple from Hardwired, and they even had one from Saint Anger, which I was very skeptical about at first. They took All Within My Hands, which... if you listen to that song from Saint Anger, it's a very angsty, kind of cringy song. But with this one, it's more, it's actually really scaled back, and the symphony does it very nicely. It's more of a soft spoken and painful sounding song instead of an angry sounding song. I like it a lot. I thought it was really, really good. Let's see. Let's actually go and pull up S&M 2 real quick, just because I can't remember all of the songs.
How dare you?
Yeah. Sorry. It is
especially after I knew all the albums that I had to listen to.
Yeah. Yep. Well, this is a 2.5 hour long CD. They had The Day That Never Comes. That was really, really good. That was one of the new ones. Memory Remains, of course, is great. Confusions, it was okay. Moth into Flame was excellent. I actually really liked the rendition of that. They played No Leaf Clover, which surprisingly, if people don't know, there are 2 Metallica songs that do not have studio versions. They've only been played on S&M. Which were Minus Human and No Leaf Clover. So this is the first time I ever got to listen to No Leaf Clover, and it's a really good song. I like it a lot. Halo on Fire was awesome, and then they had a break, and then they came back for disc 2, and they actually let the symphony play a classical piece by themselves. So Metallica, it was very interesting of them. They played a song from the Scythian Suite. It's called the Scythian Suite, Opus 22, The Enemy God and the Dance of the Dark Spirits. Good track. I'm not sure, it's cool that they let them do that, but honestly, if they didn't have it, you wouldn't really be missing anything if you're listening to an S&M album, because you're kind of there for Metallica and the symphony. But I liked the inclusion. I thought it was very cool of them to do that. But then they played another classical piece that Metallica were part of this time, called The Iron Foundry. So they transposed some of the music onto guitar, bass, and stuff like that. Also really, really cool. Then they did a very stripped back. James was the only person that was doing anything for The Unforgiven 3. And I don't know on your opinion on the Unforgiven trilogy, but I like all of the songs. And then the Unforgiven 3 is really, really good. James sounds great on this record. He's gotten his voice back. There was a time where he kind of lost his ability to do any grit in his voice, but then his singing is really, really good, and he has everything throughout this record. Following Unforgiven 3, we had All Within My Hands, which again I was skeptical about, but it was really good. And then what was really cool, James gets on the mic and he asks if people remember Cliff Burton. And of course, rest in peace, Cliff Burton. Then they played Anesthesia Pulling Teeth, but it was a guy on a cello playing most of it, or cello or a double bass or something. But it was excellent. Really, really good. I loved it. And then I think the rest were just left over from S&M 1. You had Wherever I May Roam 1, which honestly I didn't like very much. It didn't hit. The did not hit at all for 1. Could take it or leave it. Master of Puppets was good. Nothing Else Matters was good. And then Enter Sandman lasts for 8 minutes. I hate it. And that was the closer. I really liked S&M 2. If you have any interest in listening to it, I recommend it. It was pretty good. Outside of that, what have I been listening to? I've been trying to check to see if our podcast is working on Spotify. It finally does. So that's cool. Yay. And I've been listening to Winterhorde. I've been listening to Toxicity just because it's been there. I listened to a little bit of Nothing by Meshuggah.
Hey, quick question.
Yes, go ahead.
After listening to Toxicity, after doing my review, do you have anything to add since you have a new listen of it?
Not really. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I was like, I really want to hear Chop Suey, so I'm gonna go listen to Chop Suey. Oh, I finally sat down and I listened to all of Verminous by the Black Dahlia Murder. It's okay. I didn't
hate it. It's not Nightbringers or
no. It feels so lethargic. Like I don't feel any energy in it. So it isn't great. It has a couple of cool songs, but I cannot tell you what they are for the life of me. Can't remember anything about the record, which sucks because Nightbringers was the thing that finally cracked me into Black Dahlia. I was like, I heard Widowmaker and I'm like, I understand this band now. And yeah. I really dug it. I've been listening to some Black Tongue because I've been talking with Gage and spitting music back and forth. He showed me some Infant Annihilator. And I actually kind of dug it. I kind of stayed away from Infant Annihilator for a long time because I watched the music video of them in the woods where it's just a joke video and they're humping each other the entire video. I didn't get it. Also, I think the song title was called actually let's just pull it up. Hold on. Infant Annihilator. They are like half a joke band and half not a joke band. Yes, the song was. Is it from this record? Hold on. Oh, they have an instrumental version of that record. I may actually like that instead. They're very talented players, but yes, the song was called Decapitation Fornication.
Classy.
I'm good. I don't need that. But apparently their newest record, The Battle of Yaldabaoth, is actually pretty good. It has Trevor Sternad guesting. It has Alex Terrible from Slaughter the Prevail doing a guest spot, and then Alex Tian from Black Tongue. So the songs I listened to were actually pretty interesting. I think I'll actually give them a little bit more of a chance. But yeah. Anything else? I don't know. I'll probably skip through if there's any more like silence here.
What? No, come on. This is what the viewers want.
I do not think this is what the viewers want. And then when it comes to gaming, I'm doing a full playthrough of Coder of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on twitch.tv/WASD_Gamecom. If anybody wants to watch that, I stream most Fridays, and that's going fun. That's going fine. It's an older RPG, PC only RPG. No, it came out on Xbox. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I've been enjoying that. I'm trying to like find new games to play, even though I have a bunch that I haven't played. Apparently,
isn't that like the worst though?
It's
like
the worst.
You stare at your library and you're like, I really should play this game, and then you're like, oh, but that one, that shiny new one.
Meanwhile, the Steam Train theme song is just playing in my head the whole time.
Yeah, really.
We bought too many games. Apparently, the people that made Life is Strange came out with a new game, and I was unaware. It's a game called Tell Me Why.
Okay, I was wondering what that was about. I've heard about it. I've heard about it on the airwaves. I know nothing about it.
After 10 years apart, twins Tyler and Allison reunite to sell their childhood home. They soon realize their past is not what they remember. It has really good reviews.
User reviews the Life is Strange people.
Yeah, don't nod. Okay, you know what? Real quick, I'm going to go into this. I swear to God, I ran through a Mandela effect when it comes to Don't Nod. I thought for months that their name was Dot Nod, like not Don't Nod, Dot Nod. And then when I was playing Life is Strange Before the Storm for YouTube, I noticed it was Don't Nod, and my brain melted.
Isn't it only a Mandela effect though if other people have the same issue?
Of course that is what that means, but like I've asked, maybe it was just me, maybe I was just dumb, but I could have sworn it was Dot Nod when they made Remember Me. I think they made Remember Me. Did they make Remember Me?
I don't know.
I thought it was Dot Nod. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe I'm insane in the membrane. I don't know. So any games coming out I'm looking forward to? I want to play. First of all, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Super stoked for that. And then I really want to play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. But apparently we might be able to get that working. So that might be cool. Legally, actually, we're going to share Steam libraries. Completely cool. That's exciting. Monster Train came out with a brand new DLC. That's super fun. And I need to play Life is Strange 2. I have not played Life is Strange 2 yet, and I need to play Life is Strange 2. So otherwise, I don't think I've got anything going on. But when it comes to choosing next episode's records,
yes,
for you, I have two things in mind. And I can give you a choice. I'll tell you the genres, and you can tell me what you want to do.
Well, here's a quick question. Do you think I've heard either of these?
I doubt it.
Okay.
I have a rap album and a tech death record.
Oh, well, I mean, one of those sounds up my alley.
Both of them are fantastic in my opinion. I can just run it through this dang old name generator, this name chooser, and then you can just eat it. We're doing the name chooser.
I was about to say I could. The one other thing I was going to say is I could listen to both of them.
I'm not going to make you do that. Like, I'm not ready for a long episode.
It doesn't have to be long. I could always just choose one.
Nah, it's all right. I'm doing this right now. Pick a random name. 3, 2, let's go. All right. You're listening to Aesop Rock's Impossible Kid.
Damn it. I mean, yay. Woo.
It's a good album. It genuine. I really, really enjoy Aesop Rock.
I just haven't listened to much rap. I mean, I have listened to rap. I had a little rap phase. I don't know how extensive you would call it. I don't hate rap music. I don't like the modern mumble rap, but as far as I can tell,
this is not that. This Aesop Rock is very maybe do some research on him before you start listening to it. He's very, very interesting. Like his lyrics aren't normally about he doesn't have things like, oh man, women, drugs, and money. It's more like, hey man, I'm going to therapy. And stuff like that. So
well,
I really enjoy Aesop Rock. So
I mean, to like give a background, like I mean, I liked Eminem. The Eminem Show was like one of my favorite albums at a time.
He's way better than Eminem.
I'm not saying, I'm just giving a background to my rap.
That's okay.
A little bit.
So here's my pitch real quick.
Okay.
Aesop Rock has been he topped the list for most what's the word? Most expansive vocabulary of any rapper.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. And then there is a song on the album called Kirby, and I highly recommend you watch the music video for Kirby.
All right.
Like that's part of your assignment. You have to watch the music video for Kirby. And
got you.
So yes, Aesop Rock's Impossible Kid.
But to continue with my little rap thing, what I found, no, it's fine. Fuck me, right?
Correct.
What I found is I really like that, like kind of like 90. I want to say it's 90s, could be totally wrong, but that East Coast boom bap sound. If you have no clue what I'm talking about,
I have heard the term boom bap.
I don't know how hip you are, man. But yeah, I just like the brass and still having like the scratching of turntables in it and everything. Because for me, as people know, I like things to be mildly complex and ever changing. And especially with like modern rap, the backbeats are just very simplistic and boring for the most part. Not everyone, but like people that try to get me into this kind of music will send those to me. I'm like, there's not enough going on. This is boring. But
yeah,
I will still check out Aesop Rock.
I also recommend checking out his if you listen to the record and feel like it, his new single The Gates is really, really good. So
I will add it to the list.
Sweet.
All right.
What do you got for me? I assume it's another prog record.
It's Genty.
Okay.
So just a little bit of background on how I found these guys. Facebook. It was one of those random moments where, like, I think it was Napalm. I think that's the record company, but they were just like constantly posting this video, and I was like, okay, this looks interesting. Fine, it's Napalm. I trust them. I watched it, listened to the one song. I was like, I'm buying this record. I pre-ordered it.
Is it the one where it's two basses?
No, it's not them.
Okay.
And I got the CD, and I think I even posted this on Instagram, but on the CD case, it literally says, for fans of Opeth, Gojira, and Meshuggah. And I was like, I'm a fan of Opeth, Gojira, and Meshuggah.
Okay.
So this is their only album. They are Swedish, and their name is Letters from the Colony. The album is called Vignette, which is spelled. If I
look up Letters from the comedy.
Yes, the
letters. Oh, somebody I have been listening to a lot recently. Sorry, backtracking a little bit. I've really been delving into Devin Townsend.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Really like it. Really, I've been listening to a lot of Strapping Young Lad and his older. I'm in.
That's fucking hilarious. I thought you would have hated DT.
No. So I'm part of Nail the Mix, and this month is Genesis. So I'm trying to mix that song, and it hurts my brain, but it's absolutely madness, and I love it. So I've started listening to that. I've listened to Planet of the Apes a lot, and then I've delved into I started listening to Strapping Young Lad's first record the other day, but I've also been listening to their popular tracks like Love, Detox, Skeesis, and just a bunch of other stuff. I really, really love Devin Townsend. This dude is a madman, and I love him. So,
dumb question, but you know who Steve Vai is, right?
I know of Steve Vai, yes.
Devin Townsend did vocals for him.
Really?
50.
I'll have to check that out.
I think Devin was like actually really young too when he was doing that. I could be wrong. I don't know the full story. I still, out of that album, or Devin Townsend, I really want you to listen to Deconstruction fully. Just because I sent you that list of like all the guests that were on it.
Yes.
And it's like, holy crap, one, how can you fit all these people on there? And two, like, that is just like a list of amazing vocalists and guitar players and a whole bunch of other things. Also, Gojira did a song with Devin and the guitar player from Meshuggah, Thorndal.
Yeah, Frederick Thorndal. Yeah. Yes. So I've been listening to a lot of Devin Townsend. So yeah, I will be checking out Letters from the Colony, Vignette, and cool. I am excited. I feel like I was going to say something, but I don't remember what it is now. So I guess I'm done.
You guess?
I guess I'm done. We were been recording way longer than I expected. So
yeah, we like to do that, don't we?
Yes. So obviously, if anybody's made it this far, thank you so much for the support that you guys have been giving us. The first 2 episodes have done way better than I thought they were going to do.
Yeah.
So that's super exciting. That gets the old serotonin pumping, and I'm excited. So
and Mitch, if there's anything people should know about us, our serotonin's not the best.
Not at all. So what I also wanted to, something I should have done before, we are currently up on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Deezer, Stitcher, I believe. And I re-listened to some of the stuff just to make sure I was working on Podcast Addict. So I also recommend Podcast Addict as just a player if you want to have a podcast specific listening thing. So that's cool. We're up all on there. But what I wanted to do in the last episode that I should have done is saying where you guys can find us on social media if you have any interest at all. Obviously you can find us on facebook.com/distentpod, DISTENTPOD. That'll take you directly to the Facebook page. I'm on Instagram as MFKRWill and on Twitter as WASD Gamecom. It's just my gaming channel, but that's kind of where I do just about everything. And then I don't know if I'm open for people going to my personal Facebook yet. So that's cool.
God, no.
So that's cool. You can find me on there. I also go live on Twitch at WASD_Gamecom, and I'm on YouTube as WASD Gaming Commentary. Ethan Carpenter. It's a picture of my dumb face, and then I post this podcast up on Goodnight Productions as well. Yeah, Mitch, you can let people know if you want. If not, that's cool. I'm completely fine with it.
I mean, I do have one thing, but okay, yeah, why not? I'll plug it. Never hurts. Maybe I'll do something with it one day. I do have a band page. By a band, I mean I play all the instruments, and by I play all the instruments, I have fallen very short of recording shit for this. I haven't written anything for it for a very long time. I do have stuff written, but it's definitely something that's like I want to do it. I need to do it. I have dreams of doing it. I have all these concept albums that I want to finish writing. But I have a Facebook fan page. Maybe sometime I'll load it up there. But if you want to add in hope one day that I release something, the band is called Ethereal Solace. And you can also find me on Instagram. And I got to find the full name because it's stupid and long. It is What is my name? This is good content. Metal violinist _ ethereal solace. Other than that, there's only one other thing which I also haven't done anything with, but I'm not the lead of it, which is if you go on Facebook, there's a Gojira tribute YouTube project on Facebook, and if people want to load their like Gojira covers and everything, a lot of these were old and back when I had motivation, in other words, high school. So like Gojira YouTube project's been around forever, but I just never got around to recording myself because I was still new to recording. Mm-hmm. So maybe I'll load something up there at some point, because I do Gojira covers on an 8-string electric mandolin.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, I completely forgot we were supposed to put your stupid long metal document thing somewhere.
Yes, but not ready for that yet. And the reason I say not ready for that is I want to do some stupid editing to it. One, because I say something really snobby about prog music, which I mean, fine, on par, but I kind of want to clean it up to be a little bit more professional. And two, I just have a lot of like additional links to add, new bands to add. Right. And so I just need to do a big edit because I haven't edited that in like a year or two.
Okay, fair enough.
So I will try to get to that. Maybe this week, though, I'm busy because I'm doing 6 days of work. But all right. Yeah, I think we're good. You're getting tired. I keep yawning myself, but I'm not tired.
Cool. Well, guys, and for leaving today's episode, I'm actually going to play a band out of New Jersey. This is a post-hardcore band out of New Jersey by the title of Being Still, and I'm going to be playing the song Murder in Baltimore. And that's going to do it for episode 2 of Distorted Entertainment. My name is Ethan Carpenter. I am joined by Mitchell Wade, and we will see you guys in a couple of weeks.
See you guys then. Have a good one.
Yay!